Hey, how's it going?
Not bad, thank you. This is a true honor. I really appreciate.
Well, it's my honor to have the legend and director Scott Glosserman here at the after party after his screening of
Behind the Mask.
Behind the Mask of Lessons Warning.
Yeah, well, not anymore now that MGM won't let us use that latter part, but that's
Really?
a whole other story. Oh, because they have a film called Van Wilder 2, The Rise of Taj, coming out December 22nd. I can't believe I just plugged them. They just killed my subtitle. Look what you made me do.
My bad.
Okay.
Your movie, like plug your movie on
Oh yeah, but my film Behind the Mask is coming out in theaters. It opens January 5th in selected theaters all over the United States, and then it's going to come out in other theaters all over the place.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
after
tell me
that.
more about the movie. Like, how did you come up with the idea for the movie?
Well, actually, this writer, David Stevie, this really smart guy, he wrote an original screenplay. He was just sitting at home one night thinking about, God, I really want to become a career screenwriter, and what does that take? And wow, there must be other people who want to aspire to do, what they do in their careers. And he said, well, what about a psycho slasher? And he wrote it, and then I got the script, and then we started developing it, and the rest is history.
Right on. So tell me about the cast. There's Robert Englund in it.
Yeah,
And
he's
the
amazing.
lady who plays Zelda, the poltergeist.
Zelda Rubinstein,
Right on.
the poltergeist. She's almost your size, and
Not my type, though, to be honest.
really,
Yes.
well, she dates young. She dates young.
I prefer like one my age, a little bit older, like not wrinkly out like her though.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, she's awesome, and she, she's my surrogate grandmother in L.A.
Right.
She's great. Robert Englund, he was our Vince Lombardi. That guy was just amazing, and he has all these anecdotes about being young and in the '70s, acting, and being on the beach naked with Gary Busey, and that's all I'll say about that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I was just joking. Man.
Yeah, he was never on the beach naked with Gary Busey.
I was just a joke for you folks out there. Sorry? I don't know about this.
But your breath is fine. Yeah.
What? Okay. So, how did you get Robert Englund though?
I lucked out. I had some mentors of mine. We're awfully close. I had I had some mentors of mine who I brought on as executive producers for the, primarily to send the script to his agent, and because if I had sent the script to his agent, it would have gone to some intern, and then they would have sent it up to maybe an assistant, and it may have gone to Kentucky or something.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So it went to the right place, and it got to Robert, and he read it, and I think he really responded to it.
Do you feel like
right away?
Why did you choose the role for the doctor, the psychiatrist? Or do you think you could have had a more of a bigger role? You think, or?
Well, no, I didn't want him to play the conventional. Okay, I'm a retired psycho slasher guy.
Okay.
I thought that would have been kind of rude. It would have felt as though I was exploiting him a little bit, And I think he really responded positively. The fact that I wanted him to go against type and play, the Donald Pleasance Halloween Dr. Loomis character.
Right.
So that's why I did that.
What's the movie about? Can you brief synopsis or a brief description of the movie?
I'd love to. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to
My
explain
pleasure.
this.
Thanks for giving me your time.
So the movie is about an aspiring psycho slasher, as though we actually live in a world where Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, they all exist. And this guy has given a documentary crew, like you guys, exclusive access to his life while he is planning his reign of terror over the next unfortunate little town. You see how polished I am at this one?
Yes, you are, yeah.
I've been doing this for a while. So
You're a professional at it.
he's deconstructing the true conventions and archetypes of the horror genre.
Right.
And the film's unique insofar as we go back and forth from this docu-world, this Blair Witchian docu-world, to an actual horror film where we pay it all off, and he actually does what he says he's going to do.
Oh, really? So you wanted to go to the idea, though, kind of like a new story kind of thing, that kind of feel to the movie? Is that what you were planning for?
Well, we wanted to harken back, actually, to all the old school slasher films and directors and homages that I love so much, and so many of us horror fans love so much as kids.
You did that on purpose, you can't go behind the scenes of a mind of a serial killer, like a slasher. You did that intentional?
Well, yeah. I mean, we wanted to go back to behind the scenes of a psycho slasher. I think to take on the There is a difference.
Right.
It's like that, our real life serial killer sort of guys I've stayed away from. Thank you very much. Is my hair on straight?
It is, yes.
Awesome. So, yeah, I mean, the psychology of a real serial killer leaves to someone else. I really wanted to deal with the filmic psycho slasher, the same guy who can get on a plane and fly to Metropolis, that kind of guy.
I like the movies really, really good.
Thank you very much.
This is your first movie, is that right?
This is my first movie. That's right.
How's your reception to this, the Toronto After Dark Festival for your movie here?
Awesome. I'm so thrilled. It's a real special because.
So this is your first. Is this your first movie, right?
Yeah. This is my first film, and
By the way, it's cold. People watching this at home, it's cold. We're not like that though.
Yeah, well,
women, though.
we keep cutting, and during the cuts, we're hanging out, we're drinking, we're having a good time, and
we're smoking up. So
yeah, time has passed.
It has, yes.
As you can see, we started way higher, and now we're just sitting. Now we're just hanging. Yeah, this is my first feature, and it's been just a whirlwind since we premiered it at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas, in March.
Really? Yeah. So it's going to come out in November? You said it's theaters?
No, we're coming out in January in theaters. We're opening in 12 cities, 12 big cities in the States, and I don't know. It's so interesting. I don't have to dial a country code when I dial Toronto, but I guess the foreign sales reps still consider it international.
Oh, really?
So I don't know when we're opening in Canada, but I imagine it'll be probably late winter, early spring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So did you expect a big crowd today? Did you think there was going to be almost a full show today, sold out?
Man, when I first looked at that theater, it is cavernous. Man, that thing is huge. I mean, it's so big that the sound echoes. I did not expect a full house, and that was truly it was very special to have that many people watching the film.
Exactly. And